Hey everybody, Ben here. Thanks for clicking on the video. Thanks for showing up for yourself each and every day. So I was drawing the pool rune and we got Tiwaz, but it came out sideways and I'm going to take it that way. It means justice upright or injustice reversed. Is this something that we are seeing that somebody should receive their justice or they shouldn't? Are we on the fence about letting it go or pursuing it? I don't know. I'll connect here. We'll see what comes through. Obviously, if this doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. Leave it for somebody else, and we'll see what happens. Hearing the word burden. There was a white orb there, spirit, as I see spirit. It's one of those old school an accountant would use, and like there was it would keep almost printing out receipt paper, and they could pull that handle. Something about money. Person's kind of angry, like it's really coming down, dollars and cents. I paid for this, you paid for that, or no, you didn't pay for anything, type deal. Money, money, money. It's the most important thing to this person. It's really, putting off the tone of, you owe me. What do we got here, Spirit? Magician. Manifesting. Immediately I'm getting this idea that you're moving up in the world, your experience. Things are coming together for you, and someone from the past is upset about it and wants a piece of it, or thinks now that you have something you owe them, like they helped you along your path somehow. It's very entitled energy. Normally don't like, or I shouldn't say, I normally don't care for doing readings like this, but it's what's coming through, so we'll do it. I'll try to keep my emotions out of it. The Hierophant. Keyword belief. Believing this person believes this. And that's really tough when obviously there's a lot of individuals, all of us to an extent, not to just point complete blame, but when we believe something, we embody it. And if it's coming out of a wound or this like very strong entitlement, they believe this fairy tale of that they're entitled and that they did no wrong and that you owe them when you more than likely don't. But they don't see it that way. Dollars and cents. However, they're doing it in their mind. And naturally, anytime any of us do something, we're very well capable of turning things a certain way to validate our thoughts or our experience. This is no different. I don't know why this is coming through, but like let's say an energy or an entity attaches to you or anyone and starts to put these thoughts in our head, and we can It's these thoughts that are telling us that this is what's going on, and it's really not going on. We can create this experience. The Hermit, introspection. Is this person interested? I don't know. I feel like it's just them that's doing this. But to have it in the middle, are they thinking about the justice, making it just in their mind publicly somehow? Or are they thinking about, I can't stand it, letting it slide because it doesn't feel like uh, there was any wrongdoing? I think it's this, their mind creating this image that they're owed and they're entitled to something that they're not. Maybe they're watching, maybe they're a cross watcher. They should fucking introspect if that's the case. What else do we got here, Spirit? It's certainly a wound. Nine of Cups, fulfillment. It would fulfill them, of course, to have this power. That's what is coming. It's this power, this. It's not even so much of getting the money or whatever it is. It is, I did you in. Ha! Look at me. I'm more powerful than you. Maybe it's all stemming from that that they felt uh, with your, uh, you know, progression and moving forward, that they had no grasp on you, or they felt less than, another wound, and they need some way to enforce their dominance, and this is their plan or their idea. Is it going to work? King of Cups reversed. Manipulation. I'm sure that was their tactic all throughout the experience. How could it not be? How do you get your way? Think about it. How does anybody get their way? They're going to tell all these things, like I said earlier, to people. They're going to leave out what doesn't benefit the story. They're going to tell everything that reinforces their view to get you to agree. That's how everything works. Even just a simple conversation or a debate, it's very simple that way. It's very basic. It is technically a form of manipulation. It is telling you all the things that validate your thoughts. And it's no different than a salesman. If you're a salesman, no offense. But we're telling you that you need this. You need to believe this. Where's that card? You need to believe this because this is my fucking view. This is my thoughts. And I need you to validate it so I can feel, I'll just use this one again, fulfilled. 909. Ending. Ace of Wands reversed. Creative blocks. Slow you down naturally. This is the projections. If they did have a negative, excuse me, Jesus, a negative energy or entity in their court, attached to them, probably sending these projections your way to create these blocks, these fears, these paranoia, these thoughts. And another thing that comes up is working out of an old wound that maybe you healed, and they try to send things like that the manipulation before would work, to get their way. And pay attention to that stuff. If these thoughts are coming in, sure, if we get a thought that's a wound that we really didn't heal, but we kind of thought we did, that's different. But if we actually healed a wound or a trauma that somebody was, uh, what's the word? Oh, geez. There's a nice word for it. Utilizing to take advantage of you in a way. I don't know that word. I'm going to get off of it. Sorry. I still want it though. uh, they're using this wound to benefit them, and through the manipulation or the tactics, they can normally get their way through it. And if we've truly healed this, and they might, we might be having these experiences or thoughts that they're tapping on it, trying to, see if it's fresh enough to use that plan to come in. It's a circle. It just depends if you're out of it or not. You've closed that cycle or not. Always a test somewhere. Temperance. But you've found inner peace. You've closed that cycle. That wound is not accessible. Oh, that word, it almost came back up again. For exploitation, maybe. You can't exploit it. Pretty sure that's the word I want. That circle that we may have been in. How do I do this? Doesn't matter. Circle, we got out of it. We got out of that loop. We found the inner peace. We made peace with that wound. We saw it for what it was. We saw how we were allowing others to exploit it. We saw how it was continually wounding us and knocking us down, and our self-image, our belief, our own respect, and our boundaries. We got out of it. And they only remember us as the advantage that they could take and exploit. So they'd have to open their mind and look at new avenues to get in, which they very well may be doing. We release those burdens. And maybe if they are watching, they should release those burdens of their own mind, because you got somebody in your ear. Maybe you asked for them to come. Conjure up some fucking spirit. They gotta eat too. And it's you. All right, spirit. I'm getting sidetracked. One last card. Yeah, that's never good. That's never good. Knight of Wands. Adventurous. That's your future. That's what you're doing. Don't bother with this. I wouldn't give it any energy. If it comes or not, it is just there to knock you down somehow. I don't think physically, I just mean inside. Knock your vibration down. People don't like it when you're looking good or doing good, because they're miserable. And that's a crying shame. It really is. Because normally the people that are up there looking good, feeling good, want to carry or help the people up, the people that want to drag them down. It's so ass backwards. It's a sad story. It really is. But that's their choice. That's their story. And it's not our job to help them that don't want to help themselves. So just keep doing you. Do what makes you happy. Be happy. Don't let these projections get to you. I'll leave it there. Wish you all the best. Have a great day.